for everything we've learned so far. There are 5 problems, and the solutions, as well as step-by-step on how I got the solutions, are at the end of this video. So I'll read through the problems for you, and the answers are at the end. So let's go. So, how to code prescription using prescript and shin. What would rub plus bur give you? 3. What is the command to print out all the keys in a dictionary called dogs? 4. What would I get if I ran this code? X is equal to 0. Def something, colon, if x not equal to 2, colon, print 1 dot, elif x equal to 0, colon, print 2 dots, and then we call the dictionary. 5. What is the command to print out a dictionary named cats? So, just solve those problems, and then later in the video, I will tell you what the solutions are. So these are the answers to the practice problems, and I'll be going through on how I got my answers. So let's start with number 1, how to code prescription using prescript and shin. So as we learned in a previous video, to manipulate strings, we use this addition sign. So since there's no space needed between prescript and shin, we don't need to add any space or a comma, so it would just be prescript plus shin. So this is what you should have gotten. Alright, let's move on to number 2. What would rub plus bur give you? So the answer is rubber. And for this one, if you don't have this around rubber, that's fine. You don't need that. But rubber should be your answer. And this is because rub, so you have the string rub, and there's no space after rub, so it's just rub, plus bur, and there's no space before bur, so it would just smash the 2 strings together and give you the output. Alright, number 3. What is the command to print out all the keys in a dictionary called dogs? So for this answer, you will need the print part because that's part of the command. So print, parenthesis, dogs, which is the name of our dictionary, dot, keys. So what dot keys means is that dot keys in this closed parentheses, what that means is that it's like accessing all the keys in the dictionary called dogs. And then we just put print around it so that it'll give us the output. 4. What would I get if I ran this code? So the code is x is equal to 0, def something close parentheses, if x not equal to 2, print 1 dot, elif x is equal to 0, print 2 dots. And then we call this function that we made. And the answer is actually 1 dot. So if you don't have these around the dot, that's fine. You should just have 1 dot. Now how did I get this? So x is equal to 0. So when this variable enters the function, it's going to look at this first if statement. And the if statement is if x not equal to 2, print 1 dot. So 0 is not 2, we know that very well. Which means that right after it sees that this command holds true and we should be printing out this, it completely ignores the rest of the code, so it won't run through this, and it's just going to give us one dot, which is how I got my answer. Alright, number 5. What is the command to print out a dictionary named cats? So this should be a little bit simple, I feel like, because it's the same way that you would print out a list, it's the same way that you would print out, say, a variable. So all we do is that we would just do print parenthesis and then cats.